Hi, my name is Robin Valenzuela. This is my dream career speech. Hope you all enjoy. Imagine you're having car troubles. You hear a noise, the check engine light goes on. You have to go to Nevada next week, but you're afraid your car may break down on the way there. Take it to your local shop, have your issue fixed, move on with your day and your life. According to a survey done by Cooper Tires, nearly half of the American people aren't confident enough in knowing what oil their car takes or the first step to changing a flat tire. Not to mention, in most situations, working on a car can be really dangerous without the proper PPE and training. For those who don't or can't work on their own car, mechanics are there to help them solve their issue. For those who seek to become a mechanic or just educate themselves on what it takes to become one, uh, it takes the proper education, certifications, and with compensations for all that education. And you also receive a nice lifestyle after. So, what does it take to become a mechanic? The first step in any career is understanding what type of knowledge and skills you will need to acquire to do the job well and efficiently. These skills can be acquired through high school courses and college courses or independent training programs. If you want to work at a shop or you need to go to one, you expect everyone in the room to be able to work on a car safely and efficiently. For example, you can get your associate's degree um, to become a mechanic from Rio Hondo in 2 years if you decide to be a full-time student for those 2 years, or less if you want to cram everything. The general education required for a career like this and any big mechanical career is safety, general maintenance, and obviously knowing how to work on whatever vehicle you are performing the job on. There are different degrees of education, such as the basics of associate's degree offered by Rio Hondo and their bachelor's degree. And you also can earn ASE certifications through the ASE program to just prove your knowledge that you can do this well. So the certification, again, is just a little stepping stone, a title, the legal statement that proves you can work on this part of the system better than most. And you also are obligated to be paid more because you have that certification. So, what if you just want to work on that specific system or a specific car brand? Maybe you just want to do brakes, engine tune-ups, or you just want to work for Honda and like only Honda. This is where ASE certifications come in. With this certification, you can go into a specialist shop and they just perform that type of job all the time for the most part. So if you would like to get a certification, according to the ASE program or the website, you are gonna have to at least have 2 years of shop experience, and you're gonna have to take a written test, obviously proctored and administrated by them, with about maybe 50 questions, and you have to recertify every 5 years with, and it has even less questions just because it's a recertification. And you can certify in a wide variety of subclasses and subjects such as brakes, engine, tire. There's a whole system to how many certifications you can get. So even fuel type, electric, everything you can earn a certificate for. And if you earn a certificate in a certain class or just at least 5 to 7 certifications, you can earn what is called the Master Tech. And that is essentially saying that you have certified in a entire subclass of certifications and you are the know-it-all of the class. And what if you just want to work for a specific brand? You don't want to do all that Master Tech stuff. You just want to do Honda. Um, that path is a lot easier. You can either go to the Honda training program, which is offered by Rio Hondo, or you can apply for a Honda dealership, assuming you have a sort of degree already beforehand. And then over there, they will give you all the training for that specific brand. So like for Honda, apply to the Honda dealership, you get all the Honda training and the little certification saying you can work on Honda cars efficiently and well. But why do you need so many certifications? Why is there this and this and this? Why do you need to know so much? It's because as time progresses, new cars come out every single year, slightly different changes to the systems. Maybe they added a part, maybe they took away something, maybe they changed something electronic that used to be mechanical. The certifications prove that you can adapt to this uh, always arising innovation and complexion, that you can adapt to it and still perform your job well, that you can always figure out the situation, which is why you also have to recertify every 5 years uh, because if you can't prove that you can still solve the problems with the changing times, then you cannot earn that certification, because now that the system has changed, maybe you used to be certified in something, but now because it's changed, it doesn't apply anymore. It's not the same thing. Mechanics are always expected to solve the problem, and having the certification does definitely help you out in looking and knowing that you can solve this. But how does a mechanic's lifestyle? You always see them working at a shop nonstop. It's like, what do they even earn good for all that work they get? According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, an auto mechanic can earn up to 44,000 a year with a wage of $21 an hour with 18 cents. But the pay can actually vary. Um, the pay can actually vary depending on what type of shop you're in. So, according to the Rio Hondo's Brakes professor class, Mr. Powell, many shops have two different forms of pay. One may be hourly and one may be based on your labor. For every work order you write, there is a labor cost. If you earned more money in the labor costs for the jobs you did compared to hourly, you got to keep the money you earned in labor. And vice versa. If you earned more working hours compared to labor, you get to keep your hourly wage. Some shops offer both, but that is kind of rare to come across. So it's either one of the two systems. A mechanic's work week can look something more like 31 to 35 hours a week. Since there is always work, like there's always going to be a problem, no matter how many vehicles there are, as long as vehicles are around, there will always be a problem that arises with them. So who do you go to? Your local mechanic shop. Everyone will just go down to it, and days can get really busy, really packed. So yeah, it's a long work week, but considering how much you get paid, the hours don't really look that bad, especially if you like what you are doing. For as long as vehicles existed, the job possession of mechanic will never go away. With new innovations coming out every year, there will always be new problems to come with it, new problems for people like mechanics and auto technicians to solve. My bad. A mechanic's journey is a long one, full of education, surprisingly. Finding the certifications you like, and it is full of hard work and tedious labor to achieve it. But in the end, the hard work will always pay off. Maybe now the next time you hear a noise or a little check engine light comes up on your dashboard, maybe you won't be so stressed knowing that there will be an auto shop nearby to hopefully solve your problem.